I really want to go to college one day. She says, sure, don't be silly. Day 23. Regis isolated himself from the family, focusing on his work. He builds furniture and wooden pieces on demand, obviously our fake demand. His work is very noisy, and it's clearly driving everyone else crazy. He's the only one who seems to be happy, or at least not stressed all the time. He and Sandra are alternating between screaming at each other and completely ignoring each other. But despite the fight, most nights in bed he looks for her in the dark. Her sighs suggest she only wants the semi-consented at best sex to end, but it doesn't seem to bother him at all. Dr. Ivano, my assigned fellow psychiatrist, thinks that he even enjoys it. Now, she clearly doesn't want him to touch her, but has no way to say no. What a scary man is Regis. I'm excited to know who he really is when the social paranoia he puts on is in shatters. I'm convinced that day 38, everything was going relatively fine, I should say, eventless, until George woke up once again in a sweat and trembling. Without notice, he simply got up, went to the kitchen, and cut his wrist. The knife was too sharp, and his hand ended up dangling from the arm, only a piece of skin avoiding that it got completely detached. Sandra was the one who found him, collapsed on the kitchen floor. She did nothing but scream, looking at a direction that she thought to be a camera. "You're killing us! You're psychos!" Maya, quite the practical one, went to the grocery room where we had always provided a good first aid kit, painkillers and antibiotics to help deal with the trauma and relieve the pain.